Alright, I've had a bit of a break now. Let's try to keep going and maybe finish up this case today.
If the ballistic markers match the gun, there can be no doubt. The bullet that killed Rook was primed with the gun you found in the audience area.
Let's press the first one. No, that's... What is this objections?
Didn't you say it earlier? This is the decisive evidence.
No. I feel like I may have been spoiled on this suddenly. Okay, I guess skip forward 40 seconds if you don't want to hear spoilers. I heard somebody say that, somebody on the internet, that Alba from the first game is the only villain in the franchise to have an objection that's not a lawyer. I'm not too sure that he has an objection here, so is he a lawyer? That I may be spoiled that like indirectly. To mean that the person is wrong, of course.
Didn't you say it earlier? This is the decisive evidence.
Ah! Why am I so mad about stuff?
Well, how does it feel to have your hope onto your reasoning?
The basic markings match the gun for we found, so... Does that mean Nico really was the shooter? I'd like to believe otherwise. But he's got the decisive evidence inside, sure. Indeed. Should I proceed? If the mystery isn't the killer, then the ballistic markings should not match. I mean, no, ballistic markings shouldn't match even if they're the same one with the gun. Ballistic markers are really, they arrive from a manufacturing error, right? False. I managed to say this before, but Edgeworth's ear bothers me. There's a little bit of lighting at the bottom of it. Makes it look like she has an ear piercing on. Thoughts, Kay? If the evidence is impossible, then maybe you should doubt the evidence itself, right? Doubt the evidence? Because definitely not a criminal. So, if the evidence says she's criminal, there must be something wrong with it. You seem awfully sure of yourself. It's intuition. Intuition? Still, it's quite possible. Above all, Miss Swift doesn't seem like the type of person to tell such elaborate lies. In court, the evidence is everything, and yet, here I am doubting it. Which evidence do I doubt? The gun, the bullets, neither. He hit the bullet. That's... I think he intentionally went and hit the bullet and the screen, obviously. Along with it, the bullet has to be something he feared. Which evidence do I doubt? The gun, the bullets, neither. It's neither, but probably if it's neither. Is it there just to be a third option or... That's correct. Where did we find the gun? Should we find the same one as the victims? It's the bullets. Why is it in plural? I understand that we might doubt the bullet that the monitor, but what other bullet would we be doubting? We already know that the one in President's body armor bulletproof vest is a fake. what, that the third bullet is in the lake. Supposedly. The bullet absolutely does have his blood on it, and he did go and hide the monitor as well. The gun. He found the gun in a bag with the security plant, the newer security plants, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not saying the gun. If it's an idea, then I don't have ideas. Is there anything suspect here? It can only be the gun. The bullet was discovered just a moment ago. It couldn't have been tampered with yet. Did Dante have a chance to tamper with the gun? I don't know when he would had the chance to then put it in there. Right. Right, he would be able to just scratch it up right then and there.
You shall hand over all the evidence you've collected so far and leave it plain at once.
That did happen. I should have figured that beforehand. It's been 2 weeks to be fair.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, be a good boy and do as you're told.
I cannot resist any longer. That's it. He could have tempered the gun at that time. There's no doubt that this gun is the real murder weapon. In that case, do you know what this gun is? The owner. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen that already. I've seen that he's currently using Rook's gun. I guess that would make sense. Where's Rook's gun right now? He must have switched the gun. Without a doubt, this is Knightley's own gun. We haven't exactly proven that it is his gun yet anyway. Yep. Well, this is no contradiction, but... This is an agreement, I guess. Knightley, you switched the guns. The gun that matched the ballistic markings was yours all along.
Interesting choices move you made there.
The switch occurred at the time you seized the evidence. When we were arguing with the person over the investigation rights. You detach the laser sight from the gun found in the audience area and attach it to your gun. Right, I thought we were saying that he somehow like changed the ballistic markings of the gun. You're saying he took the scout. He took the laser pointer off and put it onto his gun. And his gun does match the one. This gun does match the one that shot. Right. Then, when you returned to evidence, you gave me your own gun.
Did I do that? So, what you're saying is that I knew you'd want to examine the ballistic markings.
Indeed. Staying one move ahead of your opponent, isn't that a fundamental rule of chess?
I'm glad you feel that way, Mr. Prosecutor, but you're giving me too much credit. Besides, can you even prove I pulled the old switcheroo with the gun?
All of these testimonies are just called someone's logic. Move on. Right, blank out.
So the gun happens to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser pointer attached to it. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only two shots fired, see? There's no evidence I switched the guns right.
Wait, 2 shots fired, hang on. We're saying that he fired 1 shot indoors and 2 shots were fired outdoors. We better not be saying that the balloon probably was the other gunshot sound. I'd be mad. Giving you too much credit? That sounds like something you'd say. Guess I'm just more modest than you. Well, except when I'm in front of a chessboard. But we're not in front of a chessboard.
That's too bad. Don't use that as an excuse later. I didn't lose the game, I just couldn't find enough evidence.
You're the one who should have an excuse earlier. You didn't beat me at...
You didn't beat me at chess, you only found the evidence.
I can't do 2 characters imitating each other. That's a little hard.
So the gun happened to be the same model as mine. Pure coincidence. But take a closer look. Only one of them has a laser point attached to it. Check the number of bullets left in the chamber. Only 2 shots fired to see.
Something's been bothering me for a while now. What about the chamber of your own gun?
My woman here, now that you mention it. I've been buying enough for a while now.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Every time he fires, he reloads the gun.
So there's no way to check his status from the time of the incident.
That's it. In order to switch the guns, he will have had to reload the bullets. He will need to reload the bullets. Hang on, why? Hang on. Why? Aren't we saying that the gun found in the trash was a fake? No. The gun that was found in the trash would have also had at least some number of bullets missing from it since it was planted there for the fake assassination. Not this barehanded, and he had no time to put on class when his switch was made.
Well, it's about time for you to resign. How about Prosecutor Edgeworth?
I think early in the case, Kamshu mentioned something about even checking the fingerprints on the bullets. That's oops, Daisy. So that's 4 something, was it?
There's no evidence that I switched the guns right.
I mean, how do we say? How do we say prints? How do we say the prints on the gun? Oh lordy, don't we mess up recording right now. Good. Like this, I guess. It was kind of giving them to us right now for free. Not a big fan. That evidence is this.
You call that evidence? Prosecutor Edgeworth, you're trying too hard.
Certain traces were left on this gun. Traces that prove this gun belongs to you.
Show it to me. What kind of piece of gun? A bishop? It better not be a pawn.
Pawn, that's what it was called. I was trying to remember that fucking word for a while actually. The traces nightly left on this gun now. Zapping airplanes. You left your fingerprints on the gun. Not on the gun exactly.
Fingerprints? Huh. That should be expected. I had the gun earlier when I see the evidence. Of course my fingerprints are there.
What if the fingerprints are in the place they should not be?
What? That's not possible.
Allow me to show you. There is one place where your fingerprints should not be. This piece of evidence will clear the file for your king. How about it? How do I? Oh. Here, Detective Gumshoe, please have a look at the cylinder. Two shots were fired, sure, but where would the fingerprints be? You made a switch when you seized the evidence earlier. However, before you did was with the guns, you would have been fired out right away. That's because the number of bullets fired by the two guns are different. The gun found in the audio, so you have fired 2 shots, sir. Then what about Mr. Knightley's gun? He fired 2 shots at the bullet when he was on stage. And later, 1 shot to kill Rook. 3 shots in total, not counting the number of shots he fired since then. And after each of those times, he would reload the bullets. Tell us, Knightley, were you wearing gloves when doing that? Officer, in your report earlier, where were Knightley's fingerprints found on the gun? There! The prints went just fine outside the gun. They were also found on the bullets, as well. If all you did was handle the evidence, why would your fingerprints be on the bullets?
That's...
With this, it has been proven that you switched the gun which fired the bullet that took the victim's life. It belongs to you, Poison Knightley. You are the one who stole Rook's knife. You are the true assassin.
I'm...
Well, break that, boy. Check. Mate.
Fuck my throat.
There's a lot of things falling. I'm definitely gonna have to look back on the recording and see what those were. One of them was a blue voucher. I think one of it was a statue of some sort. Or a trophy.
I should have been made leader. Me. Rook, that piece of scum. If it hadn't been for him, I would have had complete control over everybody. My assassination plan, it was perfect. My plan was perfect.
Detective Gumshoe, if you please. What's that, sir? And the rest.
It's worth.
My neighbors are gonna hate me.
This game isn't over yet, Yoyami.
Not enough. What the last game I just game started pulling the Port Wolf stuff with calling it a game. The rest of this game will continue in the courtroom.
God damn it. Damn you.
The president looks quite strange like this. Oh, he switched his image up. Back to the public.
You have my gratitude. You exposed the murder amongst my bodyguard, and for that I am truly in your debt.
As soon as he stepped outside the plane, he reverted back to his kind, king-like persona. King-like? That's an interesting way to describe king-like.
Some time ago, when I proposed the fake assassination plan, you want me and not Rook. Rook declined, and I'm asking you, what do you say? Alright, let's do this. I'll come up with a perfect plan. I can even use that guy as a chess piece. When Knightley said that, his eyes were overflowing with hatred towards Rook. Frankly, I was quite anxious about asking Knightley instead of Rook. Now that I recall those events, he probably sensed the anxiety in my countenance. Perhaps that is what gave him the impetus for murder.
Don't know what that word means. Mr. President, if you had not orchestrated that fake plan, this would have not happened. That is your sin. A sin that won't disappear.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. You have my sincere apologies. I too must bear some responsibility for this. Even so, I am most grateful to you. I thank you for solving the mystery of Rook's death. I am scheduled to stay in this country for a little longer, but if any of you ever wish to visit the Republic of Senfa, you will always be welcome.
I'm right in saying that that's Wolf's country. I don't remember what his name was. Oh, Molly, thank you. I'm so happy for you, Nicole. You were set up as the suspect for the murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains a fact. You'll have to submit to police questioning later. You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this. I understand you want to catch a screw, but there's a line that should not be crossed. I'll hear you. I promise to reflect on this. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That's awesome. Prosecutor Edgeworth solves presidential assassination attempt. It's gonna be big news. Big news? I'm not going there right now. Oh boy. Mr. Prosecutor, would you mind telling me how you feel about solving this case? Let's work this out. That was certainly a quick change of attitude. No comment. Don't be so honorary. Honorary? What with all these fancy words? Also, just remember that this is a fan-made translation. Good fucking job on their part, goodness sake. Very impressive. The reason is because this case is not over yet. Oh, not over? Where is there? Somebody hired the killer, and I can't do Tom's fucking voice. What shows that this case is not over yet?
Take that!
The calling card. The killer's card. The killer still hasn't carried out his request. You mean killing the president? I hope this doesn't turn into a larger incident. But the president should fucking watch this net right now. Do we know if the killer has ever failed an assassination? I'm under the impression that he hasn't. Like, in the long term, maybe a single attempts, but not an actual objective. An assassination attempt on the president of Senfa. It seems like the only two ways for the president to survive are either if Shelly gets caught, which that's easier said than done, and the other one is same as with Justice for All, obviously. Just avoid some spoilers. News of this incident spread across the entire country. The mass media also hounded me as I began to prepare for the trial of Horse 19. Everyone had seen the news and everyone was talking about it. However, amidst the combination, nobody noticed that the game had only just begun. Oh? Right, that's the first chapter. Case. Brand new episode has been added. Yes, definitely save. The imprisoned turnabout. And there's... No, I'm completely unspoiled for the game. I've seen the character design for this mission, some other people. Try to recognize the character design, nothing more about it though. Alright, that's it for this time.